How's it going, guys? As I said here, bringing you the next, not the next, why do I always say that? Okay, basically, yes, I'm bringing you the UBC Season 4 draft analysis. So, yes, I am in the UBC. This is a Showdown League. That's why I'm doing the draft analysis on Showdown. So, yeah, as you can see in the bottom right corner there, we have the Tampa Zygote 10s. Um, that is my logo, my team for this league. And it's just cool. I don't want to be stuck down or locked down to one franchise, one logo. I like to make logos, and even though they suck, it's alright, because yeah, I just literally made this thing in 10 minutes, but it's fine. So yeah, basically, there were 16 people in this league. So I'm in it. I was I was 7th out of 16, because in the PMC I was 8th, which is like the worst in my opinion, in most people's opinion. And then this one I was 7th, so it's just like, okay, well, we're getting better. So anyway, yeah, so I knew what I wanted. I knew the core that I wanted. I knew what my plans were for it. So yeah, let's just hop right into it, right? All right. So first Pokemon I got, I'm just gonna go right away. Weavile. I got Weavile. It's very cool. I'm not gonna make it shiny because it's kind of ugly if you haven't seen it. Well, there it is. It's pretty bad, but it's okay. All right, we get pressure, we get pickpocket. All right, I might be using pickpocket a few times if I go focus sash with this thing, because as you can see, it's very frail. But if you don't know Weavile, you know what it's gonna do. It's very fast, very offensive, and you can just say, all right, well, stick a defensive Pokemon in front of it, and you're good. It's not that simple. All right, this thing is actually hard to wall. It's pretty powerful. It is a deadly type combo that is actually, it's only a few Pokemon can wall it. Things like, Keldeo's typing can wall it, Emboar's typing can wall it, Incineroar's typing can wall it. But at the same time, I do get low kick. I do get low kick for those dark types. I do get poison jab for those fairy types. I get Nasty Plot. No, I'm not gonna. But yeah. So I do get Swords Dance, which is pretty cool. I get Taunt if I need to do that. I get Knockoff, Ice Shot, Icicle Crash, Calm Mind, Agility. So you got some really cool techs on that. People most likely would run Life Orb on this thing. Other than Focus Sash, you could see a choice band once in a while, but it's it's a very solid mod, and it's definitely a first round pick. Focus Sash counter, hey. So yeah, so this thing should be really cool. It does get Natural Gift, which is really cool. So like if a Scizor is in front of me, Natural Gift Fire is right there, because they're probably not gonna Bullet Punch, seeing that I'm probably gonna switch. Yeah, do we get Hypnosis is my question. We do not. So I was about to say Hypnosis Nightmare could be a thing. I have seen a bulkier Whirlpool Weavile. So yeah, named Cortana for this season. And it's pretty cool. So next pick, I ended up getting Suicune. Now I really wanted Suicune. It's the tier 1 or tier 2, by the way. Weavile is tier 1, so this thing's gonna be named Noel because it's pretty sacred. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, Suicune is very bulky. If you didn't know, it's a bulky water type, which is very common in this format. Base 100 HP is really nice. Attack is but you don't really need the attack, and you don't really need the speed either, because you know what this thing's gonna do. It's gonna try to wall things. I have base 115 defense and base 115 special defense with 90 base special attack. You can see why this thing's in tier 2 just by its stats, but we do get Calm Mind. A lot of people hate the Crocoon, which basically is Calm Mind plus Rest plus Sleep Talk plus Scald. A lot of things can wall that though, and a lot of things can capitalize on that and take advantage of it and set up and counter sweep. So I gotta be able to get creative with this thing. I gotta be able to it gets a lot of things. It gets Tailwind, it gets Ice Beam, it gets Roar, it gets Extreme Speed. I'm pretty sure that's an event only, but it gets Air Slash. I wish it would get Aura Sphere, but it doesn't. So it gets Aqua Ring, of course. Just interesting things. Mimic, Miracle, which is really cool. Could work out for us. Whirlpool, which could be cool as well. Snarl. Just a bunch of cool different things that could be used to our advantage in there. So but yeah, that's that. Obviously, it's very bulky. Calm Mind's just insane with this thing. If you're not doing Calm Mind Rest, then you're not in the right place. But at the same time, I will have to get creative with this thing, because after a while, people are gonna know what you're gonna do with this weekend, and they're gonna be able to work off of that. So next up, I decided to pick up one of my favorites, or not really one of my favorites, but Nidoqueen, alright? Nidoqueen. You know why? Because Nidoqueen is a beast. I'm not going to make it shiny or anything. I like that teal color. If you want to know what shiny looks like, it's green and pink. So I think I'll stick with the blue. By the way, this is pretty cool shiny, but it's a Suicune. So anyway, but yeah, Nidoqueen. If you didn't know, this thing's a beast. It can do a bunch of different things. It can target, so they get okay, not toxic. It does. Every Pokemon gets toxic pretty much, but toxic spikes and spike. No, not spikes. Why do I? Stealth rocks, right? Toxic spikes and stealth rocks, which is really nice to have on one Pokemon. It's very bulky. They're not very bulky, but you know you could pass off as either specially defensive or physically defensive. And it's great. I do not believe it gets taunt. It does get taunt. Never mind. Slow taunters are kind of not as good. It's you know mid speed, but you know obviously it could be better. But yeah, slow taunters aren't as good, but you know it's a thing. We get Sucker Punch. We can be run physically offensive or specially offensive. I say specially offensive, even though its physical attack is so much better because it gets so much more coverage moves. If you look at special, you get all of these moves, and physical you don't get nearly as. I mean, you do get a lot, but a lot of these are like weak moves, like you know, Poison Sting you're not going to use, Poison Fang you're not going to use, Scratch you're not going to use. Whereas special moves are usually, you know, the ones that hit harder. So yeah, that's cool. It gets Poison Point. It also gets Rivalry if I want to do that, which I'm probably not ever gonna do. But main thing is Sheer Force. Right, you're gonna be able to get that you're gonna be able to get that 1.3 power from the Earth. So Earth Power gonna get boosted by that. All right, Sludge Wave gonna get boosted by that. And if I go Life Orb, I could also go Black Sludge from a bulkier set. But if I go Life Orb, the damage from Life Orb won't take its toll on me. I won't take that 10%, which is really useful in some scenarios. So Gloria is Nidoqueen. It's very reliable in my opinion. In the PMC, I have to face it at least twice against Verd, because he's in my division and he franchised it, and I'm very scared about that. But nonetheless, here we are with the fourth Pokemon. Fourth Pokemon, I decided to pick up Goodra. Now, Goodra is a Tier 2. It's Tier 1, Weavile, and then Tier 2, Tier 2, Tier 2, with Suicune, Nidoqueen, and Goodra. So, basically, this thing, very cool. Gets Sap Sipper, which is cool, you know. Gives me a grass immunity if I need it. Also gets Hydration, so if I want to do Rain Dance plus Rest to do that combo. I also get Gooey, so physical moves are going to be doing, you know, a lot of damage since I'm not very physically defensive, but I get their speed lowered, possibly. Oh wait, oh it's just automatic. It's not even possibly. It's just there. All right, it's there. Okay. So anyway, this is going to be named Leviathan from CIL that we did, that Showdown League, like a month past or something like that. So yeah, it's really cool. It's just very powerful with this base 110. It's also got base 150. Special defense, that's really cool if you want to go Assault Vest. This thing worked wonders for me in the CIL. It's got a lot of coverage moves, as you can see. You can hit physical and specially. And yeah, Acid Armor is also you know, really solid since my defense is so low. So yeah, that's Goodra. Very reliable Dragon type in my opinion. Fourth pick, I just gotta check here. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna pick up the Heliolisk. Heliolisk, very reliable in my opinion. It will be shiny. It's gonna be named Impulse, just like the CIL. As you can see, we got two members from the CIL. Dry Skin's really nice, giving me a water immunity. Since we don't have Sand or Sun, spoilers, we don't have Sand or Sun you know, we're not gonna. It's not a Sand or a Sun team, so we're probably just gonna stick with the Dry Skin, to be honest. This thing works with a Choice Scarf, a Life Orb, or a Choice Specs, which just makes it really nice. It gets Hyper Voice. It is an electric normal type, so Hyper Voice will be Stab, as well as Thunderbolt, as well as Volt Switch. If there's an electric type, or if there's a ground type, I can go for U-Turn instead, even though its attack is awful. But initiative is initiative, right? So anyway, you can see just great special attack, great special defense. And yeah, 62 HP. But it's okay, because we get Dark Pulse, we get Dragon Pulse, we get Surf, we get Grass Knot, we get Glare, we get so many things. We get Quick Attack, you know. So, yeah, this thing could definitely be it's just hard not to bring, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's just really hard not to bring. So next Pokemon I got was Fortress. Fortress is very defensive. Gets it is the Hazard God because it gets okay, if it'll click, which it does, it gets Toxic Spikes, it gets Spikes, and it does get Stealth Rocks as well. So just like that, you have all three you really need. Sticky Webs would be cool, but for some reason it doesn't get it. And it also gets Rapid Spin. So that's why I said it's just when it comes to hazards, you know, Chrome Fortress is just there, right? It's just there. It gets Sturdy, so Sturdy Custap could really be cool as a lead if I need to do that. We get Volt Switch, we get Giga Drain, we get Gyro Ball. Since I'm really slow, it's gonna be able to do a lot, and we're just very physically bulky. So that really helps. We get Earthquake, Autotomize, Pain Split if I want to do that. So yeah, that's that. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna get my Mega right here. Gonna go with Mega Medicham. Alright, Mega Medicham forms an incredible core with Weavile. Alright, so Weavile is weak to fighting, right? Fighting, Rock. You know, these are my teams from the PMC. Weavile's for last season at least. Weavile's really weak to Rock, right? And he's weak to fighting. Well, Mega Medicham loves to take on rocks and fighting types. Medicham doesn't like flying types and fairy types, and they both don't like fairy types. Mega Medicham doesn't like flying types and ghost types, and pretty much that's it. Weavile does like flying types and ghost types, because, you know, so they just have almost perfect synergy, which is really gonna be nice. So Mega Medicham, I use this thing in the FPL, and I won the FPL. Granted, I don't have Sticky Web this time around, but you see the base 100 attack, that gets doubled with pure power. So this thing is literally the second most strongest Pokemon in the game, because Mawile has base 105 and it has huge power, and that's an Uber. So you literally can't get that. But this thing you can get, and that's exactly why I got it, because it gets base 100 attack, and then it gets boosted by Prophecy real quick, and it gets boosted by the huge power. So it's gonna be doing insane, like ridiculous amounts of damage. We do get high jump kick as well. That's going to be doing so much damage. If we don't want to risk the miss, we could go with Drain Punch. You also get Recover, you get Magic Coat, you get Calm Mind, Bullet Punch plus Fake Out. This is actually buffed in 7th gen, because if you did not know, Megas get their speed boost right away. They don't have to go for any Protect or Fake Out. I could still go for Fake Out, but I don't need to, because I get my speed right away from base 80 to base 100. So anything in between base 80 and base 100 that I'm against, I'm not gonna have to click Fake Out. You know, I can just go straight away for an attack, which is gonna be really cool. You know, not that Fake Out's not good, because I could still use Fake Out, but it does get Baton Pass as well. So if I want to do Bulk Up plus Baton Pass, I could do that as well, because this thing's so freaking threatening that some things aren't gonna understand. I'm gonna be able to capitalize on them. So that's that. Only real things that completely wall this thing are Psychic types. You don't get knockoff, unfortunately. Sableye is annoying. So yeah, things like that. Spiritomb, obviously. So yeah, decent attack, or sorry, decent speed, very good attack, and yeah. So next Pokemon I decided to do. Sorry, I'm trying to speed this up a bit, because, you know, I don't like talking for 20 minutes. So anyway, yeah, next Pokemon I decided to get was Aromatisse. Aromatisse is my fairy. It's from tier 4. It's really nice. I need some lower tier mons. Now that we get into, you know, this, I need some lower tier mons. Fairy type, really cool. It's, you know, it looks it has a lot of HP. I used to think it got a regenerator, but it doesn't. So whatever. We're going to be naming this thing Klingles. I don't know why, but, you know, there it is. It's gonna be shiny. It's very bulky. It gets Wish. Or not, it's not very bulky, but it gets Wish. It gets Aromatherapy. It gets Calm Mind. Gets Moonblast, Magic Coat, just a bunch of cool things you can see on your screen here. Aromic Mist for VGC. So yeah, pretty much, you know, it's gonna be special defensive most of the times, maybe physically defensive, and certain things that it needs to wall, it'll wall. But you definitely need to play carefully with this thing, because it's not the bulkiest thing in the world, but it is a fairy, so it's definitely useful. So yeah, next Pokemon I decided to get was Moltres. Now, as far as this was the exact same team I wanted. I didn't want Moltres, so we're naming it Bullet. I believe it, yeah, will be shiny as well. It's the last shiny we're gonna do, I think. Maybe, no, there's one more, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, this thing is amazing, right? It's amazing, right? Because people don't like it because it's fire flying, and that's 4 times weak to rocks. Stealth Rocks, but it's got really strong special attack. It's got base 90 HP, I guess. It's got strong Brave Bird if you need that with base 100. You got base 90 Flame Charge, or sorry, base 90 Speed. With the Flame Charge, you'll be able to buff that speed if you need to. If you're looking to sweep, we have Air Slash and Hurricane. We get Roost, we get Will-O-Wisp, we get U-Turn, we get Roll, we get Flame Charge, like I said. We get Defog, which is could be nice. This is one thing. Okay, Burn Up. Burn Up is really interesting. All right, let's look up Burn Up right here. Right, Burn Up. Only these Pokemon learn it. Okay, it's really interesting. All right, base 130 power with a special move. User's fire type is removed until it switches out. Okay, so that means you can only use it once, because it won't be able, after you use it once, it's gonna use your fire type. Then you won't have the fire typing. Then you can't use it because you can't remove the fire typing because you don't have a fire typing. So you have to switch, come back in, and use it if you want to use it again. So, but yeah, no real downside. You know, the Overheat has the same power, but it halves your special attack. So yeah, this thing could definitely be cool. I don't think many people knew of, you know, Burn Up at all, but yeah, it's definitely cool. So next up, I decided to get Hoopa. Serena was sniped for me. I really want Serena because it gets high jump kick. It's a pretty bulky grass type. It gets rapid spin. It gets so many things, but that was sniped for me. But yeah, I got Hoopa, which is tier 3. You know, it's really cool. It's another psychic type, but at the same time, I really wanted a spin blocker, so I decided to get this thing. Base 150 special attack, and with the Choice Scarf, we're gonna be doing so much damage. It's gonna be insane. Not even, you know, Choice Scarf is gonna help us be faster. We're gonna be able to get a lot of power off with the special attack. Thunder Wave's cool. Trick, Nasty Plot, Sub Nasty Plot could work. And we also have good attack. You know, if we want to mix it up a little, we could go physically offensive or mixed. You know, so this thing's very, very dangerous in my opinion. Just very dangerous. Even though it has 2 4x weaknesses in Ghost and Dark, I think I could make this thing work. What was I gonna name this thing? Oh yeah, Dimension. We're gonna name it Dimension. It's not gonna be okay, that's not how you spell Dimension. It's not going to be shiny because that's an event thing, and I don't want to get into that. So yeah, finally, last Pokemon. I really wanted Licky, but that got sniped from me, so I had to go with the next best thing in my opinion, which is another Dark type, which is Snitch. It's just Liepard, right? We get Prankster. Oops. We get Fake Out. We get On-Call. We get Thunder Wave. We get Play Rough. We get Nasty Plot. We get U-Turn. We get Trick. We get Taunt, which is really cool. It's a really cool tech. This is the 3rd Pokemon that I had in the CIL that I'm bringing back. So yeah, it's pretty fast, but as you can see, it's really frail, and it's not as strong as you'd want it to be. So yeah. But if you need something to taunt things, if you need something to shut things down, this is definitely what you want. Alright, if you need something to on-call, this is definitely what you want. Alright, so that's gonna be that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to make it a bit shorter. Clearly it's still 18 minutes, so it didn't really work out. But yeah, that's that. I try to talk as fast as possible. Week 1, we go up against the Boston Beedrills. Definitely a scary team there. I'll have the team builder up whenever I do. I don't really know when this is going up. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.